Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. The board of directors has initiated a formal investigation into this matter, and we will have additional details to share very shortly.
Ooh, who's caught cheating? Who's caught cheating? Good for everyone! Today's video, I want to cover the bizarre, insane, and crazy drama with the Astronomer CEO and one of his employees. Now, if you didn't know, right, there's a data company called Astronomer out there who's pretty big, and they have a CEO called Andy Byron. You may not know him because who even knows the company Astronomer? To be honest, like unless you're a nerd, right? Not many people know it. However, today, more in recent, right, more people have learned about it due to the scandal, which has blown up everywhere, especially on TikTok. Essentially, right, if you're a fan of Coldplay, you might know that they've been on tour for quite a while, and they stopped at one place where Andy Byron was going to, and he brought one of his employees, who's the head of HR, and her name is Kristen Cabot, and they went there, and they're getting pretty close, like they were hugging in a suggestive way, the kind of hug you would give if you're having an affair. If you have no idea what I'm saying, then I'll shut the fuck up and play the clip by itself.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure.
Just pause there. Oh my god. Like, actually, okay, you know, if you don't care about this drama, click off whatever, but like, actually, like, you know, top unluckiest moments ever in history. Like, not only are having an affair, you know, people have no idea about, but, I mean, they know about now, but also furthermore, the CEO, go back a second, the CEO is right there with not just, you know, with somebody else he's cheating with, but also an employee of his own company. Yeah, that's bad. And you just zoom in real quick. That's a very affectionate hug. If you were CEO of a company, would you give your head of HR a hug like that when, you know, when on the board you're like, yeah, we're friends, that's it, nothing else, you know, where he's my employee and we're friends, that's it. This shows more. This shows much, much more. Anywho, right, you know, after this whole clip, you know, blew over, the company Astronomer, you know, took away some control from him, and they announced, you know, they put out a statement about this because it's just so wild. Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. The board of directors has initiated a formal investigation into this matter, and we will have additional details to share very shortly. I mean, it's an affair. Like, what more could you find? The evidence right there, like the evidence is right there in the pudding. We have a video of it, and they clearly seem, I mean, it's very evident that they're shameful of it, being like, oh god, just moving away. But whatever. Also, so there seems to be like rumors of like a different employee being there and being engaged with him called Elisa Stoddard, and they said Elisa Stoddard was not the event and no other employees weren't in the video. Andy Byron has not put any statement. Reports saying otherwise are all incorrect. Yeah, so people were spreading rumors, false information about Elisa Stoddard being there and also being part of the engagement of the love triangle. So furthermore, people were cosplaying as Andy Byron on Twitter or social media, being like, yeah, I don't care, I did it, fuck all of y'all. So that's just wild. You know, so that came out about yesterday, but now we do have like a statement from like the CEO, Andy Byron, and he actually announced that he's resigning. That's it, my god. And they put out this statement on LinkedIn very recently, just saying, as said previously, Astronomer is committed to the values and culture. Yeah, we've read it before. Anywho, Andy Byron has sent his resignation, and the board of directors has accepted. The board will begin a search for our next chief executive as co-founder, and chief product officer Peter Joy continues to serve as interim CEO. So Peter Joy, you know, in this current position, I hope you do well as the interim CEO. I mean, just bear in mind, all you have to do is just not have an affair during a Coldplay concert. It's that simple. Just saying. Anywho, before this week, we were known as a pioneer in the day. Oh, I love this part, you know. Whenever like something minor happens, they really have to like reinforce, you know, what they're known for. I mean, with all due respect, right, this company, Astronomer, could like make some incredible shit. Like for the rest of my life, right, I will know this company as the one that had a CEO where they had an affair doing a fucking Coldplay concert and it was publicized all over TikTok. I'm sorry, but I mean, if they're in the spotlight right now, I'll give them the time, to say their piece. Helping data teams power everything from modern analytics to production AI, while awareness of our company may have changed overnight. Yeah, that's true. Our product and our work for our customers have not. We're continuing to do what we do best, helping our customers with the toughest data and AI problems. There you go. Now for the rest of the video, I want to talk about like the tech side, because I'm a big nerd about this. I love this kind of shit. No, I don't. So overall, I feel bad for the company because like I said before, right? They could do some insane shit, but it won't really matter. Because for the rest of history, or for quite a while, they will be known as, that company where the CEO, Andy Byron, was fucking getting it at a Coldplay concert. My god. Okay, I want to go back to the video actually, because it's just fucking wild. I mean, I know Coldplay is massive, wherever you go, right? But like the odds, the mere odds of them being picked for this kiss cam, whatever, it's just so wild. Like, bear in mind, like, there are probably, hundreds of couples there getting a hug. But if the fact that like the one cameraman picked this couple, the fucking CEO of a company, and the head of HR being together, and it was all like an affair, that's wild. Bro, the fucking odds. And furthermore, right, for actually the CEO stepping down, like, when have you heard a story similar? Like, when have you heard of a story one time similar to that? Fucking never, ever at all. But with all that said, I just hope the best for the company. Because with a drama like this, right, it definitely overshadows a lot of your work. And also, shout out to Andy Byron, right? If he is married, I'm not sure if he is, it's definitely the worst way for this to come out.
¿Te gusta ver vídeos divertidos de Azul?
Ready? I think I'm good now, yeah.